Is $1.50 million enough to retire with at 30 if invested right? Retiring at 30 with $1.5 million sounds incredible, and it might be possible depending on several factors. But let's break it down. Living expenses. The first thing you need to consider is your annual living expenses. If you live frugally, $1.5 million could last a long time. But things like housing, healthcare, food, and entertainment can quickly eat away at your nest egg. Asterisk. For example, if you have annual living expenses of $50,000, $1.5 million would theoretically last you 30 years. But that's without accounting for inflation or unexpected expenses like medical bills. Inflation. Speaking of inflation, it's the sneaky expense you absolutely can't ignore. A steady 2 to 3% annual inflation rate can erode your purchasing power over time, meaning what $50,000 gets you today won't be the same in 20, 30 years. Investment strategy. The key to making $1.5 million last is smart investing. You can't just park it in a savings account and hope for the best. Historically, a diversified investment portfolio has returned about 5 to 7% annually after adjusting for inflation. Asterisk. Using a 4% withdrawal rate rule, a common guideline for retirees, you'd withdraw $60,000 in the first year. Given a balanced portfolio, this strategy aims to ensure your money lasts for roughly 30 years. Healthcare costs. One of the most unpredictable and potentially costly aspects of early retirement is healthcare. Without employer-sponsored health insurance, you'll need to secure coverage, which can be quite expensive without subsidies or Medicare. Location and lifestyle. Where you live and your lifestyle choices will play significant roles in how far your money goes. For instance, living in a high-cost city like New York or San Francisco will burn through your funds much quicker than living in a place with a lower cost of living. Asterisk. For me, living in Portland, Oregon, it's a balancing act. Portland is not the cheapest, but far from the most expensive. You also get great amenities and a decent standard of living. Flexibility and safety net. You should also consider having a safety net for unforeseen circumstances. Flexibility is crucial. If the market takes a downturn, you may need to adjust your lifestyle or spending habits temporarily. Side hustles or part-time work. Finally, consider the possibility of side hustles or part-time work. It doesn't mean you failed at retiring. It can be a way to keep yourself engaged and add a little extra to your retirement fund. So, is it possible? Yes, if you're disciplined, invest wisely, and are prepared to adjust your lifestyle as needed. But $1.5 million is just a starting point in the complex equation of early retirement. Evaluate your unique circumstances closely, and perhaps consult a financial advisor to build a solid plan.